Next up on the Castrol GTX Cup Series, stop number 32. It's the running of the Tax Slayer 400 here at Dover Downs International Speedway, the Monster Mile. A track that's known to chew up cars and spit them out. So we'll see what happens here. On the pole at a record-shattering 180 miles per hour here at Dover. Yep, you heard me right. 180 around the Monster. It's Dylan Pote, car 31 on the pole for today's event. Alongside of him, it is Stephanie Naylor, car 97. Row 2, it's Mike Becker, car 43, the King Richard Petty cars. It'll be alongside Ian Dutta, car 18, the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. An all Pontiac row in row number 2. Row 3, Seth Cole, the president of the NSCRA, inside row number 3, and alongside Kyle Matthews, car 75, the Remington Arms Ford. Then it's Pichu London, car 22, looking for the Dover sweep here in number 22 Caterpillar Pontiac. And Mayonnaise, Charles Jackson, car 6, the Valvoline Ford Taurus. He's winner Indy this season. Row number 5, Joshua Osborne, car number 35, the Tabasco Hot Sauce Pontiac. And he'll be flanked by Keith Batson, car number 828, the Texaco Havoc 46 in standings coming in. Still got a shot at the championship. Let's get the command to fire him up here today at the Monster.
Drivers, start your engine!
And get the party engines. Next, row number 6 has PJ Williams, car number 21 to Sitco Ford. And the 28 and number 88 Quality Care Ford Taurus, the Tyler Batson, the winner at 8 Bowl and at Darlington. Then it's Ann Batson, car 3 of the GM Goodrich Chevrolet. And then Levi McIntyre, the number 99 Exide Batteries SKF Ford. So the field runs turn number 4. The pace car is already on pit road. The field being led by Dylan Pote in a Ford Chevy front row. 40 laps of distance here at Dover. So they come out corner number 4 here and looking for a green flag, and they did it. We're racing at Dover. Dylan Pote looking for his first win of the season. He gets the early lead. His only win came at the Winston All-Star race at Charlotte back earlier this season. As he takes the lead, Mike Becker trying for second place in the 43 car. And this track can be brutal here at Dover, I guess you might call it. Stephanie Naylor's in second position, but look at that. They're 3 wide racing as they come out turn 2. Joshua Osborne making a daring move inside of Ian Dutta in the 18 car. PJ Williams trying to shove him. And all problems, Dalton Day spun. And cars piled in together. Chris Washer spun. Andres Allen. And some damage to the second place runner in the points, Jessica Shelton. Chris Dalton's in it. Nope. No, Dalton's clean. Doobie, I think, might be in it. And yeah, there you see barely a bent back end on the Shelton car. Well, yeah, Dalton Day got turned there on the front stretch, coming out turn number 4. As he gets shoved up high by Johnny Gardner. Yep, and then he stuffs Adrian Becker into the wall. Dalton spins around. Now everybody trying to get on the binders here, leaning on each other. There, Tim Fiegel, he crashes. So does TJ Lick. So does Joshua Collard. Yeah, Chris Washer, he got spun around. Let's take a look back there with Washer. Was there? See, he and Shelton and Doobie and a few others. Alan Cavanero, Daniel Day, both of them got sideways there. Yeah. Andres Allen slams hard into Washer, and that sent Washer back rear-ending Shelton. And that means damage to both the Shelton and Washer cars. But Didn't take long for the pileup to start happening here at Dover. So the field rounding turn number 2 is we're about to get set for the restart here. It'll be on lap number 8. Dylan Poteet, the man who runs the Mountain Dew Racing Series and Mopar Nationwide Series, runs as the leader of the event. Second place is Stephanie Naylor. Third position, Mike Becker. Fourth place is the Pichu London. Fifth right now is Seth Cole. Sixth is Joshua Osborne. He's moved up nicely. Seventh, Ian Dutta. Eighth is PJ Williams. Ninth, Sean Galligan. Yoshi having a good run here today. And 10th place is Kyle Matthews, still looking for a first win. In fact, Matthews' first win in the series came right here at Dover in Season 8. So here they come, the green flag waves. We're back underway here in the Monster. Stephanie Naylor up on the back bumper of Poteet coming out of turn 2. And Stephanie tries to go for the lead. But Mike Becker puts a stop to that. Becker goes inside for second. Chevrolet in first. Pontiac in second. Ford in third. And Seth Cole gets into Osborne as they go into turn number 4, excuse me. And it's letting Poteet pull away here as they come out turn number 2 and into the third turn now. Pichu London looking for that Dover sweep. He runs in 4th place right now. So I tell you, several cars getting tail happy coming out turn 4. It seems to be the loose turn of the track. They seem to get off turn 2 pretty well, but turn 4 seems to be the loose turn. As you'll see right about here. But Mike Becker trying to close in on Dylan Poteet. There's Andres Allen, the championship leader. He is way back in the pack in 38th. So Andres hoping for a little break here, I guess you might say. He's hoping for a yellow flag to try to get caught up and try to pass the cars. But bad break for the championship leader. But right now, nothing wrong with Dylan Poteet at the moment. He's leading the pack here as we're about to hit the 12th lap completed with 26 laps remaining. No, 28, excuse me. Mike Becker in second place right now. He won at Riverside this season, car 43, on one of the 3 road course races this season. Third is Stephanie Naylor, the winner at Ricky Raceway, the Melly Yellow 500. Pichu London, winner at this very track, the first Dover event. He's in 4th. 5th is Joshua Osborne battling with Seth Cole for that spot. Seth is in 6th. The man who runs the NSCRA Series Cavalcade. And lots of series in that event too. Here, you should check that out. It's a pretty good series. 7th position right now is Ian Dutta. 8th is Sean Galligan. Galligan not bad in this race here. He and Yoshi's had some bad luck in some ways. He did win, however, the Winston Open at Charlotte to get him into the All-Star race, but in fact, almost pulled off the All-Star race too, but Poteet was a bit strong for that event. There's Ian Batson running in 9th position. 10th is Kyle Matthews. 11th is Cole Daly. He's 3rd in standings coming in. So Daly looking for a good run here at Dover, trying to continue his series of solid runs, especially the fact that Andres Allen and Jessica Shelton's been having trouble in today's event. PJ Williams is in 12th. 13th is Johnny Gardner. 14th is Levi McIntyre. 15th, Zed Weinstein. 16th, Tyler Batson. 18th is 17th is Keith Batson. Charles Jackson in 18th at the moment. Alan Cabanero in 19th. 20th is Cassandra Renzi. Then comes Rohit Vanderbeek, 21st. 22nd, Adrian Becker, 23rd. Michael Norman, 24th. Dalton Day, 25th. Dion Scott, 26th. Jeremy Doobie. Charlie Rodriguez losing 27th. Oh, we got problems. Can't figure out who the crash was for. And it was Chris Thornton and Jessica Shelton that crashed. Take a look against what happened in replay. Shelton, Shelton lost it coming out of turn 4. And Chris Thornton just clobbered Shelton. So second place in points having trouble here at Dover. And Thornton has been having trouble all season long, except for his win at Kentucky. Shelton's got 2 so far this season at Rockingham and Watkins Glen. And sorry for Jessica, I've been jinxing her all season long, it seems like. On board with Jessica Shelton. Jessica having trouble getting her car to start. And you heard a little wall scrape from Chris Thornton. There's Andres Allen as the leaders zip by the bunch. But still somehow everybody on the lead lap here at Dover. Pace car's lights are now off, so Dylan Poteet continues to lead. He's led the whole race so far. He started from the pole. Then comes second place, Mike Becker. Third, 70 Noah. Fourth, Peachy Lennon. Fifth, Joshua Osborne. Field running turn number 4, 22 in the books, 18 laps to go, and we're back underway here at Dover. Mike Becker getting a good start that time on Poteet. Becker on the inside, car 43, the King Richard Petty colors. He's got a strong horse under the hood. But then again, so does Poteet. Seth Cole trying to get around Joshua Osborne for 5th. But Osborne slams the door on Cole. Sean Galligan moving his way up to 7th place as he gets by Ian Dutta. Now Kyle Matthews goes inside car number 75. And Levi McIntyre off the walls. He gets passed by Zed Weinstein in a 90. But so far it's been all Dylan Poteet all the time here at Dover, as we got now 15 laps remaining here, as they're coming for 15 laps remaining, I might add. And Seth Cole off the wall. Sean Galligan gets by him for 6th. And, Charles Jackson gets crashed by Keith Batson. Problems in turn number 1. Oh, and Batson didn't like that. Oh, Jessica Shelton just barely missed Keith Batson. And Dalton Day slams into Charles Jackson. Yeah, Keith didn't like that at all, I don't think. Oh, we had trouble after that there. Adrian Becker spun in car 30. Let's take a look at her first. Yeah, Becker got into the wall. Right there. There's where the Batson crash happened up in front. Let's check on that. Yeah, Cody Lamas, he got spun as well in 15, the winner at Chicago. Yeah, Cole Daly got off the wall. Batson lost it coming on turn 4 just like Jessica Shelton did earlier. And he bounced off his brother Tyler, bounced off Tyler Batson. And then into Charles Jackson he goes. Now Charles is going to go down the track. Watch him goes back up the track into Keith Batson, and yeah. So Charles goes into Keith, and dire straits for both Charles and Keith Batson both. And shame for Keith because he was on a points roll. He was in 6th of the standings coming in. And that's going to hurt him in the points. And then Keith goes down and just lets Charles know his displeasure. I say Keith and Charles are going to have some words in the garage area, that's for sure. On board with Keith Badson. He was 17th when this all happened, too. He heard Keith's car backfire when he tried to start it. And now from Charles Jackson's view. And Charles Jackson, without questions, out of the race for sure. Dustin Slonker's out. He's also out of the race. Tim Eagle's out, and so is Jeff James. Pace car lights are off. That drops Batson down to 33rd with a damaged up car, but I don't think he's going to be competitive at all. But pace cars now out of turn number 4. So we're going to have 10 laps to go here at Dover. Coming to the start-finish line. Should be an interesting 10 laps here. Dylan Pote, can anybody knock him off? He's been the dominant car the whole day so far. Left in the pole position. But Mike Becker, if he's got anything for Pote, he better do it right now. And here comes Becker on the inside of Pote. Here comes Naylor on the inside of Becker. But Naylor somehow let off the throttle, and now here comes Pichu London, and Sean Galligan goes inside of Joshua Osborne for 5th. And Galligan takes 5th. He and Yoshi working their way up to the field. But right now, Dylan Pote's got them all in his rearview mirror at the moment. 8 laps to go. Mike Becker keeping it close. On board with Mike Becker. Car 43 in second position, and he knows it's right there. The lead's right there. The wind's right there in front of him. And problems, and the yellow flag is waved once again. And looked to be Joshua Collard. Maybe. Nope, it wasn't Joshua Collard. That's been my mistake. Had to be one of those 3 cars. It was Dion Scott who got off the wall. Yep, Rohit Baderview and Dion Scott got together. And then the Adrian Becker and Scott slams into Jessica Shelton in 94. Shelton in her second or third race she's been in today. So Dion Scott, I'm sure, not happy with Rohit Baderview that they got together. Real time. And I'm sure Dylan Pote didn't want to see that yellow flag flying. because he knows he's going to put the whole field back on his back bumper again. How long will his luck hold out? It's going to be a question. We'll have 3 laps to go when the green flag flies.
You text your mother with that phone?
I don't know where that came from, but anyway, coming out for 3 laps to go when the green flag flies. It is Poteet leading the race. Second is Mike Becker. Can he beat Poteet for his second win of the season? And Poteet looking for his first of the season. The All-Star race, he did get the All-Star race at Charlotte, but it was not a points-paying win. Third is Stephanie Miller. Fourth is Pichu London. Fifth, Sean Galligan. He's been making his up to ground. Osborne 6th, Matthew 7th, Dutta 8th, PJ Williams 9th, and Seth Cole in 10th position. The green flag on the wave once again. 3 more laps to go here at Dover. Who's it going to be in the Tax Slayer 400? And Poteet takes up on that start. He got the restart he wanted. But Mike Becker trying to close right in car 43. 2 laps to go. Coming to start finish line will be the white flag next time by Dylan Poteet, car 31, the low Chevrolet for RCR. Rounds, car number 4, the white flag waves. 1 lap remaining for Dylan Poteet. He started in front of the pole, has led every lap of this race. But this is the money lap coming out of turn number 2. Becker trying to close just a little bit, but that restart that Poteet got killed Mike Becker on this day. Dylan Poteet rounds turn number 4. He will win the Tax Slayer 400 at Dover, his first of the season. Dylan Poteet gets the win. Mike Becker finishes second. Third to Stephanie Naylor. Fourth, Pichu London. And 5th place to Yoshi, Sean Galligan. So the Inter-2003 veterans ruling the day here at Dover Downs International Speedway. And Ian Dutta, what in the heck? Comes up and just bumps Mike Becker for no reason. Your average speed of the race, 86.572 miles an hour. All those yellow flags flying, no wonder. Dylan Poteet wins. We gave you the top 5 of this race already. 6th was Joshua Osborne. 7th, Kyle Matthews. He always does good at Dover, seems like. PJ Williams, 8th. Ann Batson, 9th. Ian Dutta comes home 10th. Cole Dally comes home 11th. Seth Cole, 12th. 13th, Johnny Gardner. 14th, Cassandra Renzi. 15th, Tyler Batson. Then Levi McIntyre, Alan Cavanero, Jeremy Doobie, Zed Weinstein, and Dangle Day, the top 20 in today's event. And there's the rest of your finishing order here. Some other notables down the field there. Chris Dalton, 24th. Chris Washer, 27th. His slide continues. Dion Scott, 28th. Cody Lamas, Joshua Collard, Keith Batson. He had a great run the whole race and then dropped back. Andres Allen, the championship leader, 32nd. So he'll keep the lead. Jessica Shelton comes home 34th. And then cars out of the race, Dustin Slonaker, Charles Jackson, Tim Fiegel, Jeff James. But for Dylan Poteet gets the win here today at Dover Downs International Speedway. Taking home the title here in the AAA 400. And your points with 8 races remaining. Andres Allen continues to lead, but now the lead's shrunk to 38 on Cole Dally, the new second-place runner. Jessica Shelton's misfortune drops her to 3rd, 77 back. Dylan Poteet's now up to 4th, 80 points back, so he's got a shot trying to become the first repeat champion in this series. Tower Batson in 5th, TJ Lick 6th. 7th is Keith Batson, 8th Ann Batson. 9th is Adrian Becker, and 10th position is Pichu London. So the top 10 cars in the points are by 181 points. So that's going to get pretty wild here in this last few races of the season. And you got all the way down to the 20th position, which is now held by Ian Dutta. Then the rest of your points runners here in this race. Jeremy Doobie still last place in the points, and some big names down there in the points chase. So next race on the tour will be at Kansas Speedway, the Camping World RV 400. Don't miss it.